Welcome to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, it's my favorite kind of news. A radical Democrat is going to prison for breaking the law. And this Democrat, well, she thought she could escape justice, but a judge has sent her a very stern warning and a sentence that, yes, you are going to be reporting to jail. I hope you like orange because you're going to be wearing a lot of it in the near future. So before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, we covered the story of former Boston City Council member Tanya Fernandez Anderson. She was involved in a kickback fraud scheme which netted her thousands in stolen taxpayer dollars. Now, she is a vitriolic, hyperbolic, and vicious radical Democrat who railed as a member of the city council in Boston. She was celebrated as the first African immigrant and Muslim American to become a member of the Boston City Council. Well, does that really matter? Like, do all those asterisks, do they matter when that person is committing fraud? When that person is a criminal? When that person has violated the public trust? So you celebrated her for all of those things, for being an African immigrant, and for being a Muslim woman. But does she get any negative press when she commits a crime? So she only gets, is it equity that you give these little checkbox groups all sorts of accolades just because they checked that box on the positive side, but there's no negative side of the ledger. There's no criticism. Do you understand? I'm just making a rhetorical point here that this person was celebrated, and we don't know who she is, except that she committed a crime. And now she's going to be sentenced to a month in prison for a kickback fraud scheme. So while she's out complaining about white privilege, well, she can also thank her Democrat privilege, because although she's going to prison, it's a slap on the wrist. If she was a Republican, you can guarantee she'll be in there for a year, if not more. What kind of message does it send other people when, public figures get off scot-free? Now, there is a positive side to this story beyond the prison time, and that she is out of office. She resigned on July 4th, good timing for that. And America won in that case and got her out of office. But here's the lesson to the story, is stop celebrating people just because they check any identity politics box. We need to stop doing that in this country. It's tired. Nobody's really being oppressed because of whatever identity they have. Everybody has a shot. And we've seen this over and over again. We saw it with President Barack Obama, who became president. Also, the First Lady, Michelle Obama. We saw it with Vice President Kamala Harris. We saw it with, Clarence Thomas, right? And he would say things very powerfully on behalf of a colorblind society that is based on merit and behavior and character and actions, things that Martin Luther King Jr. espoused in his I Have a Dream speech. So let's start judging people by their character and not by their identity politics, because this case, she was an absolute disaster. She's going where she belonged. Maybe not for as long as she deserved, but at least she's going, right? So weigh in with your thoughts. We always appreciate hearing you at Explain America.
Thank you for so many people being here. My God, I'm not that important. And I hope that after this, you guys will stop talking about me, because I'm actually an introvert and it hurts when you put me on the news. And for Boston Herald and all of the folks who've try to create stories, try to verify your facts. The reason why I don't talk to you is because You never report accurately on black people. You're always causing some sort of trouble. And you know what? The responsibility really is not on Boston Herald or ABC or Fox 25. The responsibility should be on the black community. We need to create black media so that we can actually be able to create a fair story and report accurately on black people. The emotions came from what I said, like, tell me, what's your name again? Miss Sacchetti, tell me the last time that you caused a sin, that you committed a sin and you did something wrong. And I took responsibility for every bit of it. I didn't make excuses. I didn't say I didn't do this part or that part. I took responsibility for all of it. But there is a moment in your life where you've had to admit to your wrongs, that you've had to do that. But what the media does is you guys really hurt families, you hurt people. You report on stories, you don't consider people's children, you don't care about where they are, you don't care that I'm a black woman, that I'm an immigrant, that I'm getting death threats. And I'm not a victim, I'm not saying any of that, and I took responsibility. I'm asking you to humanize black people, especially black women, especially black immigrants. And there's no like excuses here. It's just simply report accurately, be responsible. And to my black community, this is where we are in the state of things in Boston, a city where we have so much money. I wasn't what the prosecutor said, I wasn't trying to gain momentum or popularity. I actually don't like talking to you guys. I actually don't like being in the media. It's just too much. And so can you please, I'm asking you for the love of God, stop talking about me. Just let the story go. It happened. I took responsibility. I'm off now. My Uber's here. And thank you for the real ones who were always fair and actually reported accurately. I thank you. I do have to go.
No comment.
You had asked for
The public didn't get to hear your statements inside.
Can
Is there
you-
something that you want the public
Can
to
you
hear about what you said inside?
can you respect? I'm trying to manage two.